Welcome to another Yoga Our Home Friday moment. I'm Gina Reinhart, also known as Jeannie Yogini, have yoga mat will travel. And first I just want to thank all my wonderful subscribers. I love that you share, comment, like, and I hope that you all continue to do this. I got another subscriber this week and it just makes me so happy. But right now it's dumping rain outside. I'm inside and my water fountain is flowing strongly with the downspout in the backyard, and there's definitely a transition of weather going on now, and with rain and mud and snow for some of my friends in Montana and other places, there's a lot of accidents that come with that. And so I've almost fallen a few times recently, but I've worked so hard on strengthening my legs and body back from the hip replacements and cancer that I've been able to stay on my feet. Tonight I'm going to go line dancing, and that's another way to work on our shifting of going left to right and forward and back. But here I am in my little area here, and different things that we can do to work on our balance to keep us from falling is, number one, working on a Tadasana, just a regular stand. Making sure that our feet are planted equally on the floor from the balls of our big toe to the pinky toe and the inside heel and the back of the heel, the right of the heel. And then feeling myself rise up with my hips over my heels, my shoulders over my hips, and the crown of my head like there's a string going all the way down, holding me upright. Just to be able to stand like this is not easy. And so practicing just standing with your arms facing forward and alert, one of the first steps to working on balance. Other thing, we've talked about it before, with your hands right there at shoulder height, work on your tiptoes, standing up, usually with an inhale up and an exhale out, and do it slow, just nice and slow. There's no hurry. Do 10 of these, take a break, do 10 more. It really works. I mean, I feel it so much. The difference between my left calf and my right calf is so strange, but this is helping me get strong. Another thing, standing on one foot, not always the easiest thing, but supposedly we should be able to stand on one foot for about 30 seconds without shifting, and I'm really proud right now. Normally my right side is not the easy balancing side, especially when you're talking, and so practice standing on one foot. Then you can have the walls for protection or security. Then work it into a tree pose where you bring your outside knee, and here I'll just put my foot on my knee on the wall for balance. But working on balance moves. Whatever you do on one side, you got to do on the other. So I'll work on my tree pose this way. Very important. I also like using yoga balls because think about soccer players, how they are so shifty with their feet and being able to move things. But if you're standing, I've done this before, going forward and backwards, you've got somewhat of a support with the ball, but you're still working on the strength of the standing leg. Then switching legs, and there you go. Another thing that's really hugely important is being able to stand from a seated position. So, without using your hands. First of all, I've done this before, but I'll show it once with hands because sometimes you may need to work up to no-handed standing. So, put my hands beside me on the chair, and I'm just going to lean forward a little bit, keeping my butt behind my heels to kind of counterbalance this, and then slowly come to a rise. And then in reverse, you're going to come back and then pretend like somebody's pulling the chair back and you're really reaching back for that chair, and then just ease yourself down. This is so important. You can practice this every time you get up and down from a table, sitting at the table. But now, without using my hands, you see, I've got my heels in front of my hips, and then I just slowly raise up, and I can go all the way up into a nice high Tadasana. Weave that energy into my heart. And then a final thing, where did that little ball go? I'll use my big ball. wall squats. You can work on a wall squat just like this, and having your belly engaged so that your back is flat against the wall, and just holding this for a nice, whatever's comfortable for you, but you're working on your quads, you're working on your core, you're working on just the integrity of your body. Then I'm going to just push forward. I like to do it with a yoga ball as well. That little green ball which went across the room is sometimes a little bit easier, but you can practice going up and down in a wall squat using a ball. You can use a roller, can use all kinds of things, but just working on getting the strength of our legs, building up so that we don't have those accidental falls. We're prepared, we've prepared ourselves. And so what I like to pray for instead of preventing accidents is looking forward to happy accidents. The accident of bumping into a friend you haven't seen in years, or walking on a trail and seeing a beautiful heart-shaped rock, or a shell on the beach. Those are happy accidents. Let's pray for those and prevent the accidental falls. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.